Hey there, I'm Lord Farquaad.
And I'm Dev34.
And this is Survival Island Update number 1. This is the start of a brand new series on this channel about the development and updates to Survival Island, a survival server that Dev34 and I are developing for Just Cause 3 multiplayer.
We're really excited to show you guys the first preview of the content we'll have on the server. Keep in mind that the server is in closed alpha stage, so you won't be able to play any of this stuff until we go into public beta mode. That will be shortly after the 1.1 update for Just Cause 3 multiplayer is released. Let's get started.
The first thing we're going to talk about is the character system. The character module is one of the most important scripts on the server and handles a lot of different things. When you first connect to the server, you'll be able to create a character, which is basically just you, but everything is bound to your specific character. If your character is banned, then you can still connect to the server, but you can't log in with that character. The names of the characters are unique and cannot be changed. The character module contains the hunger and thirst system. Over time, you'll become hungry and thirsty, and you'll need to find food and drinks to replenish yourself. Experience and levels are also handled by the character module. You gain experience by looting and killing, and once you have enough experience, you level up. You gain certain rewards when you level up, such as more inventory slots and more vehicle space.
So for the survival HUD, which can be seen at the top left of the screen, shows some of the important dynamic character values which players need to keep track of. Displayed are health, hunger, thirst, and experience and level. If you are wearing armor, such as helmet or vest, it's displayed here as well. So as you can see, as a simple black and white look, and hovering over an element of the HUD will display its exact percentage. You can minimize and maximize the HUD as well by using the arrow on the right.
Each player has their own inventory, which contains 4 categories: survival, for items like food and water as well as backpacks and vests; utility, for items like parachutes, grapple hooks, and vivarium, which is used to purchase vehicles; weaponry, for weapons and explosives; and cosmetics, for rare items that you can wear around, such as hats and glasses. Every item you obtain belongs to a certain category and can only go in that category. Hovering over items gives tooltips with useful information.
You can rearrange items by unlocking the inventory and then dragging items around. Some items have durability, which means that the more they are used, the lower it will get, and eventually it will break and disappear from your inventory. Others are instantly usable, such as food. Some items have a delay before they can be used, such as healing items like medkits. You can drop items by right-clicking them to get rid of them, or give to other players. When you die, you will lose an amount of random items equal to your level.
You can also store items in vehicles. Once you've purchased a vehicle, just open up your inventory inside the vehicle to access the vehicle storage. Dropping items while in a vehicle will cause them to go into the vehicle storage. The items in the vehicle last until the vehicle despawns when you log out or is destroyed, so be careful. Larger vehicles, like transport trucks, have more spaces for items. If someone steals your vehicle while you have items inside of it, they can also steal your items. Speaking of vehicles, let's talk about the vehicle system we have here. Vehicles are found throughout the land and can be bought using Bavarium. You cannot use a vehicle unless you or a friend owns it. When you have enough Bavarium to buy a vehicle, you can press E and enter it, and it will automatically be bought and added to your vehicles menu. In the vehicles menu, you can do a few different things with your vehicles: spawn, waypoint, transfer, and remove. Spawning will spawn your vehicle in its last position where you left it. Waypointing will put a waypoint at the vehicle's position so that you can go to it. Transferring allows you to transfer ownership of the vehicle to another player, whether they're offline or online. Removing the vehicle will remove the vehicle from the world and from your menu. The amount of space you have for vehicles is dependent on your level, so gaining levels allows you to own more vehicles.
Staying true to Just Cause 2 multiplayer, the chat is at the bottom left. Because of the importance of communication in the game, the chat is equipped with many robust features. There are 4 chat channels: global, the main channel where players talk about anything; local, where only players within 1,000 meters will see your message; trade, where players can barter and coordinate trades; and also log, where useful information like what items you dropped upon death is displayed. The chat also allows for name tags, which is how team members and special players can be identified. Another cool feature in the chat is that players can link items from their inventory in the chat. By hovering over with the mouse, a tooltip appears that gives some information on the item. This will be especially useful for player trading. One feature that was borrowed from Discord is the mention feature, so players can type the @ symbol and type a player's name or part of the name and use the autocomplete feature using the tab key. to direct their message at a certain player. However, a more direct way to contact someone in game is to use Whisper, which is done using /W and then the player's name. You can also respond to the previous Whisper with just /R and then your message. The safe zone is an area where players are invulnerable to damage. It's a great place to hang around, trade, and meet other players. The safe zone can be easily identified by the circular yellow rings. When a player is in the safe zone, they'll see a pop-up on their screen confirming they're inside and can't be damaged. The safe zone is also where players spawn when they join for the first time, so there is some information they would find useful rendered on a wall. Just outside the safe zone is the neutral zone. The idea behind the neutral zone is to give players a small buffer before they head out into the rest of the game, and when they're inside the neutral zone, kills grant no experience and dying doesn't result in items being dropped from the inventory.
As mentioned before, the safe zone only provides the most basic information needed to play. However, if you are interested in more details, such as item specifics and general information, the Handbook is the place to go. Inside, it contains all information about all aspects of the server, and even includes search features to find things quickly.
Those are just a few of the features that you'll be able to experience soon on Survival Island in Just Cause 3 multiplayer.
The server is not public yet, and we will not be able to launch it until the 1.1 update where we can spawn objects, aka loot boxes. So there is no launch date yet. However, you can stay up to date with the server's development by joining our Discord, Steam group, and Facebook page. All these links are in the description.
Also, thanks to the Nanos team for making the multiplayer mod for Just Cause 3. Links to their forum and Discord are also in the description. A link to Just Cause 3 multiplayer mod store page is also in the description if you are interested in playing or learning more.